I don't know where I'm going to start this video though, because I don't even know. I want to at least get the intel first, because I hate that. Well, no, I love that I have to navigate this myself, and I've got it set so that I have to put some effort into paying attention and finding stuff. This still isn't the temple that I need. I think they've actually misspelt the fucking temple. Because the mission detail says Honpoji Temple in Kyoto. It's like, okay, so it's Yamashiro. Yamashiro runs a brewery in Kyoto. I'm in Kyoto. It is west of Honpoji Temple. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, I've done a few temples in Kyoto. I've been in Kyoto for a little bit. That's not it. That's a palace, I think. Yeah, that's not it. Honnoji Temple, right? In Kyoto, in Yamashiro. It's west of that. I've been knocking around over here for ages. Can't find it. Doesn't seem to be many buildings around here. Like, it's mostly just highlands, and then it just goes straight to another temple, and then you're in a different area, which is way too high level for me. So what's the deal? Have they spelt it wrong, or am I looking for a temple that is undiscovered yet? So I've just discovered a temple, and it's not the one I'm looking for. So I'm looking around thinking, it's got to be somewhere in here. Like, if it's in Kyoto, like, there's a temple. Nope, not the right one. I think it means that one. And this is probably going to be this entire video. By the way, welcome to this. This is Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is the kind of thing I've been dealing with this game. This is not going to be like a review, but there will be like elements of it. I've really enjoyed this game, and I've had some great moments in it. It's kind of reinvigorated my love for the Assassin's Creed series, and that sounds really dramatic, but I mean, it's a low bar for Ubisoft, and this game's ticking a lot of boxes for me as a very big Assassin's Creed fan. I've quite literally I've played every single one apart from Rogue, and I have no idea why I've not played Rogue. May play Rogue on this channel, who knows? It's a good excuse to play it. But yeah, this is my gripe with it at the moment. They recently did a patch where your like base, your homestead that you customize, which is, where is it? It's down here. They've done a patch where that's now 60 FPS, and it's insane to me that it was released at a point where, because when I first started the game, it said to me, oh, like, you can play it in performance mode, or like or whatever they call it, like quality or performance. It was basically a difference between 30 FPS and ray tracing, or 60 FPS and potentially no ray tracing, and it recommended 30 FPS. So it was recommending the kind of like quality beauty mode, as I always call it. I was like, okay, weird that it's recommending that instead of 60 FPS. It turns out it's because this area, the hideout, was in 30 FPS, regardless of what setting you were on. It was weird. They've now since patched that, so that's great. That's probably one of the best things they could have done, especially this early on. So that was great. But now it's like, I don't know, I'm starting to, now that I've played this game a good amount, and I'm kind of like I'm really not, like, if you look at the map, I'm really not that far into it. But I'm a side quest guy. So I've been doing loads of side bits and all these extra, like, little things that you're not really meant to do, or, well, you're not meant to do them, but like, you can get ahead of yourself a little bit. It's actually possible to kind of spoil things for yourself by playing the game. Like, we'll stop staring at the map, because I've been staring at that for ages. So this is the wrong temple, not where I need to be. I think I actually do need to be. I'm going to set myself to go to Honnoji Temple, because I think that's what they mean. Honpoji Temple and Honnoji Temple, that's way too close in name. Unless I am being really stupid and there are actually two different... Ooh. Okay, I'm placing a marker there. We're going to go there. In fact, actually, I need to clear that up because I've got 2 markers still. Yeah, let's remove all those. Let's just set ourselves to go there. I'm going to turn the Pathfinder on and follow my road. I bet you this is going to be the temple now. But yeah, I've had like a few. There's a few like, and I've got to preface. This is not a problem. I actually love this as a feature in the game. There are, as in most of these modern Assassin's Creed games, there is the big group of villains that you track down and you kill. And then there are these kind of like subgroups. And I think in previous games they've done these little subgroups where like in Valhalla it was the knights basically that are chasing you and are trying to take you out. And they're kind of like, they're like ever present. They're a bit like, they did it in Odyssey as well. And it's these kind of just like, oh, they're around, and they'll just like, you know, you've annoyed them and they're now going to come for you because you're like marked for death. That was always quite interesting. So they've done it in this, but it's like they're all hidden and you find them as you play. I ended up in, it may have even been in Kyoto. I was just knocking around in the back of, like just running around in this little like set of housing. And there's loads of NPCs running around, as you can see. They're all kind of like in the same similar outfits. They all kind of blend in a little bit. And then there was this guy in the garden of one of these houses practicing with his sword. And I was like, this guy really fucking stands out. Like, he looked really different. And I was like, okay, oh shit. Am I being like, have I just gone into like a fucking... No, I think I'm okay. I think I'm just near. Right, so that's the Imperial Palace. So that's not what I want to do. Okay, let me just recheck this absolute mess that I've got myself into. So that's not the temple. That's also not the temple. I don't know if I checked that earlier. Yeah, I did. None of those are the temple that I'm looking for. That's the only temple that I can think of that has, or that I can find that has the closest name to it. And it's saying this brewery's west of there, but there's not really many buildings over there. I'm going to like check down there. I'm going to go there for a bit. We'll take ourselves down there. But yeah, I was in this garden and there was this guy practicing with his sword, really stood out. And I was like, okay, he's even got his own animations. He's doing something completely different. I got close enough and the prompt to assassinate comes up. But he was I think he was like quite high leveled. So like I couldn't actually assassinate him. I hadn't leveled up enough. So he blocks my assassination. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm now in a fight with this guy who's like pretty high level. And it's like, I'm in a battle. Right. Ended up killing him. Took a while. Killed him. And it does the kind of like assassination cutscene that you get with some of these like these bad boys, these villains. I was like, what the fuck? And then I opened up the objectives board and boom, here it is. Like a whole section of, I think it was these guys. Because this mission I'm currently doing is for the Iron Hand Guild, which is also another little like subgroup. It's this little group here. And I'm very confused. But it was this, yeah, it was the Twisted Tree. I ended up killing all of these guys and sparing her really early. Really early. Like, I think I found, it was him, I think maybe. Found him just by accident. Just like, and there was like, all right, here you go. Here's all this group. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I think that is one of the best things about this game. They're starting to learn that you can reward people for exploration. It's good to encourage people to like dick around and, you know, break into buildings, find things, muck about, try and attempt things early. Give people a reason to do it, and that was the perfect reason. Killing that guy and then unlocking that whole group, I was like, I am hooked. I then just went straight in to just try and kill every single member of that group because I was just to see if I could. Like, it was just to see if the game would let me, firstly, but secondly, if I had the skill to do it. And for the first time in a very long time in an Assassin's Creed game, I was having fun. Like, fun by myself. I was being guided by the game. I wasn't being forced to do something or other. And it's just like, I could just do what I wanted to do. And it was fantastic. Felt really good. I had a very similar feeling in Odyssey when I played that for the first time. And I played that during lockdown. And I was exploring, the map was huge. Obviously, they've kind of tamed the map a little bit this time around. It's a bit smaller. Right, now that we're getting closer, I should probably find out what this actually is. Right, so I've just set that to a random location, so we're going to see if there's a brewery in here. But yeah, I had a very similar experience in Odyssey. I was just exploring, I think I was just like mucking around trying to find islands and just like unlocking the map on my ship, and I ended up stumbling across an island that had a marker on it, and I was like, oh, there's obviously... No, actually, no, I take it back. There was no marker. There was nothing, no indication that the island had anything, and I was like, oh, it's just like an island with a big pool in it, and there's a little cave over there. And I go over to the cave, and a fucking giant comes out, and just emerges, and I'm suddenly in a boss battle. And I was like, whoa, like completely thrown off. Was in this long battle, but thought, well, I want to see this to the end now, because I want to actually see what happens. Got through that. It took about, genuinely, I think took about half an hour, because again, I was super low level, and I had to really be patient. So I was going through all that, and like trying not to be killed by this giant cyclops. Killed it, and I remember just at the end, standing on that island for like a brief minute, just like taking it in. Like, that was fucking cool. I just got to explore and go around, and I found something that the game wanted me to find, but they wanted me to find it by myself. They let me find it by myself. I'm never in areas where, like in this as well, I'm never in areas where it's like, oh, you shouldn't have been here. Like, a bit like if in that, it always reminds me of that scene in what's the film? Oh, I can't remember the name of the film off the top of my head. Jim Carrey, and it's loads of cameras. Basically his life is lived. That's going to drive me insane. Why can't I? In fact, I'm going to look it up right now. Right, cutting back in. I've just looked it up. I feel stupid. The Truman Show. It's like the Truman Show. There's a scene in the Truman Show that this kind of thing reminds me of. And it's where you get to a part of the game, or you find a part of the game where it's like, oh, we weren't ready for you to be here yet. But as you can tell, we've spent a lot of time and effort in this area of the game. So it's probably going to be mission-based. There's probably going to be a reason for you to be here later, but not right now. Like, it looks really pretty, but there's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to find. There's no one here. It's not populated. Come back later when we're ready for you. It's a scene in the Truman Show when he starts suspecting things, and he's like, oh, I'm just going to like fucking do my own thing. I'm going to go off my routine and freak them out. And he goes up to the lift in his office building, and there's no lift. It's just like actors sat in chairs eating at a buffet table. And like, they're all freaked out, and they're like, oh shit, it's that little peek behind the scenes where like, oh, we weren't ready for you yet. We didn't realize you'd be here now. And I've had that in previous games, and I've just got to credit Assassin's Creed, firstly Odyssey, but also Shadows, for allowing me to just like explore, find things. Those things are already ready for me to like explore, and I can loot things, and there's like characters for me to meet. It will let me do all that. It's like, oh yeah, your level might be pretty rough, or like you might be a bit underpowered, but by all means, come on in, have a look around. Oh, you've killed someone. Oh, you've unlocked this cool thing. Oh yeah, there's this whole group you haven't discovered yet. And the whole reason and you can basically, I think, this may be a bit of an assumption, a bit of a jump here, but I think there's potential for you to just complete this entire game without finding that subgroup. I think it would be a bit difficult to do that. That might not be true as well. But I discovered that group on its own, and the only way you can then discover the other members is by just exploring, finding clues. And then you talk to the right person, and they go, oh yeah, this person's in this area. And you go, oh right. Oh, okay, cool. And then you've discovered that person. It's crazy. I love it. Like, it's so basic. Obviously, this game has, it has its problems, like most games nowadays, and like a lot of Assassin's Creed games. It has problems, but I still love it. There's still I'm still, like I say, very early in, so there's still much for me to do. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm fully back in as an Assassin's Creed fan. And anyway, enough of that waffle. I'm going to try, in this one video, I'm going to try and find out what the fuck is going on with this misspelling of the temple. Because again, to the gripes of this game, what the fuck? Is that just a spelling mistake that is now in the game and I'm now lost? Because it's saying west, it's saying like Toji Temple. No. If I had I wasted 2 scouts, by the way, just trying to find this because I was in the complete wrong area. I was like over here somewhere or something, or like I think I put it here and it just went no. So I've wasted 2 scouts. So I have no option for doing that. So I'm just going to have to hope that it's over here. But also, I could also look it up. But I can't know. I'm just going to try and find it myself. What looks like a brewery on this map? So that's a temple down there. Let's do a quick check to make sure that there's not any other temples that I'm being stupid and missing. That's a shrine. I've done that. That's a castle. I am just checking all of these. Now that's another castle. Am I still... Yeah, that is still Yamashiro, but it's not Kyoto. Kyoto is literally just this city here. And there's nothing else. It's got to be that, and it's got to be a spelling mistake. But where would a brewery be in this area? This is what I don't get. Maybe it's... Oh no, that's Eagles. So yeah, that's not technically Kyoto across the river. So it can't be over there. It's got to be over here somewhere. West. I checked this, by the way. It's not that. So I just don't know. Is that a temple? Oh, here we go. Right, let's place a marker and let's go there. Let's get on the horse. I'm not going to run over there. That's silly. Right, Pathfinder and follow the road, please. If this is called Honpoji Temple, I'm going to be so annoyed. And you'd have listened to me ramble about, how much I like this game, things I don't like about this game. And you've just listened to me ramble, but also as well, while we're on this journey on the horse, it's been a long time since I've made a video. I think this will probably be the first one I put out. I've recorded a few since I've been off. I've just been enjoying not doing it for a while. It's really lovely. It's like a really fun thing I like doing, but sometimes I just prefer doing other things and keeping myself busy. I have music coming out on the 1st of May. I'm really excited about that. That was really fun. And that was fun to work on. It was good to actually finish a bunch of things and properly finish a bunch of tracks and get them out. And they're coming out on the 1st of May. It's an album technically, but it's not like it's basically just 10 demos that I've now finished and mastered and are now releasing. So yeah, it's been fun doing other stuff. Holy shit. I take it back. I fully take it back. There is one called Honpoji Temple. So there's Honpoji Temple, and then there's Honnoji Temple. I take it back. Not their fault. Totally my fault. I'd not explored. I'm going to assume that the brewery's like somewhere around there. Let's have a look. I don't know if it'll actually give me... Oh, the Pathfinder's on. Turn that off. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be in this village because, yeah, this looks like a bustling market. I think this looks like exactly where I want to be. I wonder. So, to be fair, those scouts that I was going to put further south in Kyoto were going to be a waste anyway. I don't have any. Damn. It's going to be around here anyway. It's going to be like over here somewhere. I just have to find it. There's going to be... So he's in Yamashiro. Runs a brewery. Let's see if we can find anything that looks remotely like a brewery. Definitely not a brewery. Beautiful building though. Really beautiful. Very nice. Not a brewery. Not a brewery. Oh, what would a brewery... Like, I mean, everyone has barrels. I would have assumed a brewery would have barrels, but everyone seems to have barrels. And jugs and pots. So, I don't know what's distinctly a brewery. Like, it's not that. How far am I straying from the temple here? Oh, maybe a bit too far. Let's go right here. And maybe it's up here somewhere. I do really love the fact that in a game where you're an assassin and you have a sword and you fight people, I've done none of those things in this. I've not used the sword. I've not fought anyone. I've just been running around talking about how much I like the game on the horse. That's about it. Oh, right. This is the actual temple. Oh, is the temple, like, destroyed? Shit, yeah, it is. Okay. Well, while I'm here, might as well steal some things. I feel it's weird because obviously I hadn't discovered this area, but it feels like I have been here. But I think there are a couple of temples that are destroyed from like previous wars and like previous invasions. So I think I've been to one that's similar to this. But if we're looking at the map again, so I'm in it. Though that I have been here. This is Honnoji Temple, and I want to go to I want to be west of Honpoji, so I want to go there. I don't know how I got that lost. That's ridiculous. Luckily, I'm not too far away, and I'm really fast, so I'm just going to run there. Yeah, it's got to be... They're usually quite literal with the directions when you're on, like, when you've got exploration mode on, which, by the way, I fully recommend for this, because I know it looks like I've just been, like, aimlessly wandering around, and I have, but that's genuinely, like, a lot of the joy I get from this, is just being able to find these things myself. Like, here we go. Brewery. Oh, wait. Intel from the merchant. Oh, wait. I think that's the actual person. Hold the phone. Hang on, let's get sneaky here. So that's saying that's the mission objective. But it says to get intel from the merchant. But I'm going to assume... Unless I actually can't get in here yet. Oh, or I've broken the game. Yeah, maybe I can't get out... Oh, sorry, maybe I can't get in here yet. And I need to speak to the merchant to, like, trigger a cutscene, perhaps? Yeah, it doesn't look as if I can get in there yet. Okay, right. Let's talk to that merchant, then. Oh. Does anyone want to talk to me? Oh, maybe no one wants to talk to me. Hello? Why does no one want to talk to me? Oh, wait, maybe... Oh, hang on. No, there's definitely no way to get in here. Unless I am being a bit dim. Oh, I don't know now. It's saying to talk to someone, but that person won't talk to me. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm just stuck here. Why would no one talk to me? Why can't I get in here? Let's get on the roof again. Right, so there's no way to get in the roof. There's seemingly no way to get in down or around the outside. Unless there's like... Unless I just destroy all this stuff. Which, by the way, how cool is that? Look at that. Look at that destruction. Oh, I think I just upset someone. He runs a brewery. Yeah, okay, right. That's just floating there now. Do I just destroy his stock and maybe he'll come out and talk to me? I'm not even sure if this is actually his stock. He's just like, this is just his nice trees that I'm destroying. His like really well planted, lovely looking, healthy bamboo I've just destroyed. But why won't he come out? I'm so baffled by this. Okay. He's in Yamashiro. He runs a brewery in Kyoto. He's west of Inoji. Yeah, I'm here. This is the brewery. What the hell do I do? I'm just going to destroy all of his stuff. Oh, I love the destruction. That's so cool. But this is kind of insane. Why the fuck won't you let me in? Can I just like... There's no way to sneak in. Am I being really thick? Or is the game broken? And all of the nice things I said about this game I'll take back. It's really annoying me that there's one left. Get it. Get it. Come on. There we go. Oh. And it vanished. Right. Have I fucking broken the game? Or has the game broken on me? Because, what the fuck? Oh. Well, I want that back. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh! Oh! Right. These are the objectives. So I do have to destroy his stuff. Okay. So I actually do have to destroy his stuff. I didn't know that. Oh. Here he is. Oh, I got him! Wait. He was one of the targets. He was one of the Iron Hand Guild. That's cool. I take it back. The game's not broken. I'm broken. I didn't give it enough credit. And you know what? I've been rambling for a long time. I'm going to leave it there. I just want to say thank you for watching. I am back. I'm going to be making more of these videos. This one was more of a talking one. I kind of just wanted to, you know, wax lyrical about a game I'm enjoying, which I do a lot on this channel. But yeah, I'm back. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.